And we are live.
Hooray!
Why do I have 24 Facebook notifications?
Because you're popular?
Important things are happening?
It's actually not me. It's the Damsel page, but I'm just confused about... Maybe it's just Miss... Yeah, I think it's just wrong. 24. Or 1. You know, those are like the same number.
They're pretty close.
Yeah, that's really strange.
Maybe it was showing your previous batch?
What? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't shaking my head at you. Sorry, I have multiple people talking to me simultaneously, and it's very confusing. Oh, Lord, what is this? Oh, God. Jesus Christ, thank you. I never realized how loud that is until we turn it off. Okay. People are in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
And... Oh, that's the thing I didn't do. I did not post. Share now. Excellent. Those are... Okay, so posts are out. Josh is amazing and already posted in the Discord server. And...
I am retweeting some shit.
Yes, okay. GarageBand is blowing up at me. Okay, there we go. You guys, are you ready to start your audio?
Hold on just a second.
Yeah.
And I will be.
Seriously.
Okay. Come on.
Amanda, what you drinking?
Boulevard wheat.
Boulevard.
My go-to generally because it's cheap and local and it's fine.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, great. Amanda, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We are clicking record. 3, 2, 1. And we're clapping in 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to send my husband after whoever is outside of my fucking apartment complex honking repeatedly in 3, 2, 1.
Go!
I don't understand people who just sit outside of apartment complexes and slam on their horn like there's not like 100 other people around.
Right.
They're annoying. Get out of your car and go knock on the fucking door.
Or fucking text message like a civilized person.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
like what fucking year is this?
Yeah, I'm not going to pay attention to someone honking, but...
Sometimes people have excess stupidity that builds up inside their brain pans, and they need to channel it out of themselves through their hands and by applying it to the horn. It's the only thing that keeps them from craving human flesh.
I would rather they consume human flesh.
I mean, you say that, but who are they going to turn to for human flesh? What if they end up ripping your door off the hinges and eating you?
Oh, not Blythe. She's so little.
Exactly.
That's on me then, and that's my own fucking problem to deal with. I will go Buffy on them so hard.
You got steaks?
Yeah, obviously. Not STEAK. I don't really eat that anymore, so I had to replace it with something.
Ah.
So now I just got STAKEs everywhere. Can't you see? Like, here's one shaped like a dildo.
Yep. That's what I was just looking at. So
here's another one
this.
shaped like a banjo.
It would be pretty great to kill a vampire with a banjo.
Sean just stopped what he was doing and turned around and looked at me like, what?
Like, please don't stab people with my instruments.
With a frying pan.
That is probably a good idea.
Unless they really deserve it. And they probably do. So
unless they open the door clamoring for your flesh.
That just sounds like a good time to me. They're still fucking honking!
Good God, wow.
That might be an alarm. Or someone has really good timing.
That would be impressive. I think if somebody stays there honking, you're within your rights to take out a paintball gun and just start shooting their car.
It's an alarm.
Now it is.
It's an alarm now.
Before it was like...
Yeah, no, I know. Before it was not.
So they're just all sorts of idiots.
Does anyone actually... Do car alarms actually work?
No, people just ignore them.
That's what I thought. Oh.
Can you guys hear it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Great.
It's louder now.
Great. So we should definitely start the podcast.
Yes. One of my favorite makeup bloggers, Makeup Struggle, she's amazing. One of the things I love about her is she lives in New York City, and there's always like birds tweeting outside her window or cars or helicopters, and she just yells at them a lot. I could listen to her swear at birds all fucking day.
I was just going to ask, how much do you think our fans would pay me to just step out on the balcony and scream, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to do a podcast in here?
I would pay at least $2 golden American dollars for that.
Golden American dollars?
Yep.
Very specific. Amanda.
2 Sacagaweas.
I mean, who doesn't love a good Sacagawea?
Or a sock right in your Julia.
I don't want you to do that.
Why not? I think I'll get killed.
No, I just have really bad, like, secondhand shame, embarrassment, whatever.
Like for me?
Yeah, well, just witnessing people do things that would make me uncomfortable to do.
Yeah,
makes me uncomfortable to witness. So
sure. I get that so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean Palmer says $20 as long as it's on video.
Takes too long to set it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully it will stop. I think we should go ahead and start the podcast.
I can't hear it anymore.
Great.
So.
That's because it's not happening.
Oh, well.
But you know how car alarms are, and they'll like get turned off and then back on and off and back on, and so. But we'll see.
Especially since they know that you're doing a podcast and they're just fucking with you.
Right.
They are.
Yeah. So there's
like, I'll give this bitch some content. Bitches love content.
Bitches do love content.
Hello and welcome to episode 103 of the Dork Pridecast. My name is Amanda.
I'm Blythe.
And I'm Rissy. We make up a comedy group called the Damsels of Dorkington, and this is our podcast, which is also funny, depending on how much you like poop jokes and dick jokes, or if you're drunk. It's a very funny thing because Blythe and Amanda are laughing about something, and I don't know what's going on.
I just decided to start. I didn't ask anybody. I just went.
Well, I'd said we should start, but then I was watching you and your eyes were shifting. So I was like, oh, she doesn't have the show notes up. And that's when I was like, because bitches love content. And then he started and I was like, oh, we're going.
Yep.
I assume when her eyes are shifting around, it's like when a cat is like recalibrating itself to jump, like, and wiggling its butt.
Oh, I thought it was like one of those cat clocks where the tail goes and the eyes also go.
It's more that I have a million tabs opening and I'm trying to find the correct one.
Girl, I hear that.
Because if I
All
close
them
things,
tabs.
then I'll lose them. I'll forget about things.
I have a window for normal tabs. I have a window for Neopets tabs.
Apparently, Neopets has become like a sort of form of therapy for millennials. Like a lot of them are, like a lot of adults are going to Neopets and hanging out and talking about their problems.
Yeah, I see that happening a lot in the guild that I accidentally wound up in.
And accidentally, she says.
No, well, they send guild invites to lots of people randomly. And I happened to get one for a Harry Potter guild. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? But then, yeah, go, Rissy.
Okay, a Harry Potter guild in Neopets?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, they
Do you
just
have Harry Potter animals, or
I think you just name it, and it's people that have similar interests.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then like you can make your own graphics for the main page, so it's all like Hogwartsy things. And then the levels, you can be are like different houses and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm technically a Gryffindor because I can't be bothered to ask anyone to change it to Hufflepuff. But it's fine. And then they'll have like giveaways and things, and like, which is normal for guilds. They'll have giveaways and trivia contests. But of course, all the trivia is themed Harry Potter trivia. Right. And so it's just a theme of Harry Potter. And so I was just like, sure, why not? And it also seemed like there were some older people in this guild. It wasn't children, which is something you will run into frequently. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's see. But yeah, I'll go into the message board, and it'll be people like going on about their problems, and it just makes me go, yeah. Who wants to talk to strangers on the internet about your problems?
Yeah, what is this, 2003?
I know, right?
Or is this a Zanga?
Yeah, but like I did that privately in Instant Messenger with my friends whom I had never met, but that's not important.
It's not.
It's
not airing it out on message boards.
I guess maybe some people just want to anonymously talk to strangers, but also in public. I don't understand it myself, but apparently it is a thing. So
yeah, I mean, I guess I get it in that like I can sort of see why you would do that, but like me personally, no thanks. Like lol, no. Like nope. So anyway, that's. How do we get on this topic?
Tabs. We were talking about tabs, and you mentioned your Neopet tabs, and I was like, millennials, of which Blythe is one. And
I am. So
you are.
They hate it. I am.
Amanda and I are Zennials.
We're not having this conversation again. I'm so bored with it already.
Well, then what's your suggested topic of discussion? What would you like to talk about, Amanda?
We've talked about it multiple times, and then I had that whole same conversation with my family at Thanksgiving, and it was just like, why is this conversation following me everywhere I go? People want to discuss the age ranges of who gives a shit. We're all horrible people. So
also,
can we just...
in the chat, JD says, why would I want to talk about my life in front of strangers? Said in a live podcast. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
I mean, yeah, but we're not
Don't call us out for being hypocrites. We know.
Also, I'm not like bitching about how I left my house for a few hours and someone broke in and stole my motor scooter.
But if someone did that, you would bitch about it.
On this podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you told people you were going to eat bread you found in a parking lot on this podcast.
That wasn't complaining. That was a joyful
We were complaining that you weren't allowed to do it.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just saying, in terms of revealing personal information,
I'm just saying, I'm not going to tell you when my motor scooter gets stolen, okay? Not here anyway. I'll message you all privately.
Right. Like well then.
99.
Amanda, I would like to place a bet on if Blythe buys a motor scooter and it gets stolen, that she will talk about it on the public podcast.
I just want to be clear. I don't think it was like a stand-up scooter. I think it was like a
razor.
No,
like a
sit-down
a little rascal.
Yeah, I think.
Oh God, a motorized cart. You do have some older people in that group.
Yeah, we sure do.
Okay, then.
We sure do.
That's a lot of fun. Well, when Blythe is 80 years old and has to buy a rascal so that she can go to the Grand Canyon, at least that's what you do according to the ads.
Also, come join my guild on Neopets. Let's make it real weird.
I like the idea that when we're all in our 80s, that we'll still be using Neopets and running a podcast.
Oh God, one can only hope.
That sounds awful. I'm gonna kill myself way before that happens.
What is my life if I don't have Neopets and a podcast, Amanda?
Yeah,
I don't know
80?
anymore.
Ugh.
At 80, you gotta have something to keep you going besides hatred.
Do you? You could just end it.
Do you think? Do you think that the designers of Neopets would also age the Neopets so when they're like 50, they will look old as shit?
Well, only some Neopets would be able to survive that long, like parrots and stuff.
Do you have to deal with like your Neopets dying of old age if you have them for too long?
Just all your Neopets, get them to be tortoises, and they'll outlive you.
Yeah, they will be dying of hunger, but they will never actually die if you don't feed them.
Well, that sounds like hell. So they're trapped in this endless torment of starvation, but they can't actually die. Damn, Neopets.
It's not great. It's not great for them. But here we are.
Indeed.
And I will continue spawning new Neopets. And letting them live in a weird state of limbo where they are both dead and alive simultaneously. Schrodinger's Neopet.
Oh God.
So guys, we did a thing.
Well, you guys did a thing.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about, but you're right. Rissy and I did do a thing.
Without Amanda, who was supposed to be there, and now since she's been a very bad girl, will be punished.
Oh Lord, not like that. Please never say it like that again. So last week, Rissy and I were fulfilling a promise that we made a long time ago, that we would read some erotica. So we did that for the patrons. Which I'll probably release that audio. Well, it may still be just patrons, but we'll see what happens. But it's the video's available if you're a patron, and if you're not, sorry you missed out, because Rissy read some weird old school AOL porn that I picked for her.
It was very instructive in how to get onto the internet and use a chat service in the 90s.
There was a child asking for a cup of sugar. Like, how can I pass that up?
Right? Yeah. You've got to have that in your erotica. And then for Blythe,
I read the most horrific thing that I can possibly even conjure up in my own brain. And it was Jar Jar and Palpatine /fic.
It was great.
Let those words sink in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Rissy dragged up some fucking garbage fire erotica for me to read.
I did. I searched long and hard for that shit.
Amanda, you missed it though, because
I had some good stuff picked out for you guys too. So it's not like I had found a lovely /fic Mark and Roger from Rent.
Well,
which is funny because it's like half the cast is gay, but you pick the like 2 out of the 7 or so people that aren't gay and write /fic. Okay, I mean, I get it.
Well, you'll still get to use those because we have to do this again since you weren't there.
I don't think we have to.
Rissy already teased the patrons with what she's going to make you read, so...
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't hear it, so it doesn't exist.
I'm not sure that's how that works, but sure.
I'm pretty sure. To me, it doesn't exist. Okay. So
that's fine. It will exist though when we do the thing for our patrons. It's gonna be much fun.
My internet. Net. Cut.
Amanda,
out.
Are you still there?
Nope.
Amanda,
not.
I can't quite hear you.
I'm going through a tunnel.
Oh, weird.
I'm driving through a tunnel right now, and my connection is going. Sorry.
Well, it was very fun.
It was a blast. There were a lot of
No, I was very upset to have missed it because
my favorite part was the fact that, as we all know, I'm not great at impressions except for a very specific few. Well, surprise. Palpatine and Jar Jar are not one of those few.
Oh, it was so good.
It basically turned into Batman, Christian Bale's Batman, very specifically, and Yoda.
Yeah, once she started doing the Yoda Jar Jar, I was fucking crying.
I couldn't, it wasn't on purpose. That's just where my attempts at Jar Jar go. It's not on purpose. I wish it was. I really do. But that's just what happened. So I just leaned in.
I mean, once you start going that way, you kind of have to go with it.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's the sort of perk you can get if you're a patron.
Right.
Also this month, there's going to be a perk that we've had before but haven't had recently, because surprise, you guys, we hit the level this month for Damsels and Dragons.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, so you guys are going to be doing that this month.
We gotta go back and listen to those old episodes.
Yeah,
so we can remember where we were in the campaign.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, good. I'm really glad I'm a part of that, so I can keep that on track.
Don't worry, Glad. I'm on the case.
Okay, good. Thank you.
No, I have notes of our gaming timeline, and I put a note we got to this point in episode whatever, so I know where we were. I'm not gonna. That's as much as I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna listen to it. I was there the first time. I don't. Not that I remember it, but
I was gonna say, yeah. The problem is you don't remember anything from it. I know how that goes. So the other thing that happened is we created a Discord server. So surprise, guys, you can come and chat with us. So we moved our badass patrons chat over there. So if you're at that level, which is I think 35 and up, which actually used to be 50, and we moved the threshold down because we redid all of our Patreon levels. So now you can get access to that at a lower level than you could previously. But it's all combined and in one place. We had a lot of people sign up immediately out of the gate, which I was actually surprised by. I was like, oh.
Well, cool. I like that it's
resolution
linked.
Season.
People
are always signing up in mass for shit.
Yeah, that's true. But the fact that it's linked to the Patreon, so if you make your pledge at that level, you're automatically, as long as you're linked, it seems pretty automatic.
Yeah, it's really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rich was trying to link his account this morning and was having trouble because I think it's difficult on the iPhone. And he hopped onto a laptop or a tablet and it was really fast. And then bam, he was in the Badass Patrons chat like that. And I was like, holy crap, Patreon bot, you're the best.
Indeed.
So that's really fun. And you should join us. There are links on our social media that you can check out. And then again, of course, the Patreon, if you're a patron, link your shit and it should send you there. So, but I'm really excited about that. It's new and exciting. And we don't get throttled by Facebook or Twitter or Instagram there. So it's better access to us on a platform you're probably already using anyway. Because everyone's using Discord.
Amanda and I use it in our D&D game.
Boom, shakalaka. So there you go.
So Rissy is saying that she already has an account, but she still hasn't joined.
My invite didn't work. When I clicked on it, as I was telling Blythe, I'll try it from different sources. And
I don't believe you. I think you clicked wrong. Did you click with your index finger or your pinky? Because that makes a difference.
I clicked with my prolapsed anus.
Oh, you're supposed to click with your mind.
Oh, well, shit.
Or your labes.
And you have to go meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, if you didn't do that, then of course, obviously it's not going to work if you don't do that.
Those are the rules. Like, it's pretty explicitly written.
Yeah. Like, come on, Rissy.
I remember this in my introduction to Discord, but all right then.
You've interneted before. You know how to click on links.
Those were different servers that weren't set up specially like ours.
I just like to think that somewhere, like, people like, oh, I gotta join the Damsels. Meow, 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 meow. I mean, if you guys want to do that before you get onto Discord, feel free. Like, if it makes you feel special.
Yeah, that's, whatever makes you guys happy. You can send us a video of you doing it.
I mean, not anything that makes you happy. There's probably things that make you happy we don't want to see videos of.
Oh no. That's very, very. I just meant specifically the logging on to Discord.
Yeah, no, but I feel like you need to specifically say that because.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that you did.
Yeah.
Good. I think that's the only like interesting damsel stuff that happened. Also that.
Yep.
So
fragrant.
Hot.
So you're welcome. What did you guys do this week?
For New Year's Eve, I got to show some virgins The Room.
Oh no.
And The Disaster Artist.
That's so unusual because room virgins are few and far between these days.
Not in Canada,
really?
which keep in mind, Canada's a little bit behind the curve, culturally speaking. So.
Well, I mean, they legalized weed, so...
Well, I meant in terms of, like, pop culture references.
Weed is very pop culture.
Blaze it! But yeah, so that was fun, getting to teach people about how the test results have come back, and I definitely have breast cancer.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's never talk about that again, though.
That is a delightful thing, though.
Right? Yeah. Getting to show new people. The only sad thing is that my resource for watching it for free is no longer on YouTube, and which was just a Spanish subtitled version of it. And for several years, like that one was up there because, and you could just go on YouTube and there it was. We had to do a lot more hunting to find a free version.
I think that's the one we showed Sean a year ago. So.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was a thing we did.
We should
right there.
When Sleepy Blythe was all that mattered.
Yeah.
God.
And they didn't bring us pizza.
No, they didn't. Fucking Sarpinos. Those
Still
cocksuckers.
Still mad about it.
Yep. That's okay. Quick Trip saved the day.
They did.
I don't know that I would call that saving the day.
I mean,
we made a lot of bad decisions.
Yeah, but as drunk as I was, I needed to eat something. And I don't keep food in my house.
Right.
That became very clear very quickly.
Yeah, when you went in the kitchen and looked in my fridge and you're like, cheese and ketchup.
Wine, I guess.
and some butter. And
those were 2 food groups.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that's what's... No, I have tortillas in there. So
well then.
That's all you need. Tortillas and some condiments.
I have tortillas and cheese and spaghetti sauce. I can make pizzas. That's what I usually do. Don't make that face.
I'm sorry. It's just why not just have pizza? You're just lying to yourself.
Because it's so good and it's like 300 calories for a whole pizza.
Okay. No, well, there's literally no arguing with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll get some of the pre-cooked turkey sausage crumbles or turkey pepperoni to put on it, which doesn't add much calorie-wise and gives it a little something. Stop looking at me weird.
No, I'm thinking that I need to go to the grocery store right now. So that's all for this episode of the Dork Pridecast.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how to do it.
Oh,
because
great.
it's really easy.
Shit. Recipes from Amanda,
Here
y'all.
Here we go. I've thought about doing little small segue. Remember when what was it? Had I just had surgery or something and I was like really high and I'm like, guys, I want to make puppets.
Yes. Oh, I remember.
And I was like, I'm going to start a YouTube channel with a puppet doing the whole thing. And the puppet was going to do all sorts of things. And one of them was going to be a cooking segments where the puppet would make like macaroni and cheese and spaghetti and like things that aren't cooking or people would want to watch, but they're the things I make in my house.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
It's still good.
You turn your oven to broil. Not even bake, just broil.
Okay.
You take your tortilla, spray some like Pam or whatever on one side. Just some sort of cooking spray.
So like olive oil?
Yeah.
Great. Go on.
I use olive oil spray.
Yeah, I have it.
So you let that brown on one side. You take it out, you flip it over. So now you have a crisp bottom. And then on the other side, you put your sauce and your cheese and your whatever. Everything's already pre-cooked. So you just put it back in the oven, still on broil, until it's all melty. And then you have a pizza in like 5 minutes. There you go.
That's
Cooking with Amanda.
Really good.
It is. And it's like guilt-free pizza when I want pizza.
Pizza.
God, now that you've said that, I wish I hadn't already made dinner.
Yeah.
Well,
can I have second dinner?
Yes.
Also, there will probably be meals tomorrow.
No,
and
there
maybe
won't.
the day after that.
It will be too late.
I know.
No day but today, you guys.
Exactly.
For
See,
guilt-free pizzas.
No day but today.
Yes.
Right.
Oh God. Well, that sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to try that very soon.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I always think of it as your special pizza. I'm like, did you make special pizza? I don't know why. I never heard you call it special pizza, but my brain calls it special pizza.
Nope, I just call it pizza.
I mean, it is, right?
Yeah. Ish.
Yeah.
It's like a really thin crust pizza.
I love thin crust, man. I will
Yeah.
I either want deep dish, but only in Chicago and only at Pizzeria Uno because every other place has gross, disgusting, slimy, greasy crust. Or I want the thinnest of thin, like New York style pizza. I have no
in between for you.
Yep. So I love, that thin crust shit, man. I love it.
In the chat, Ryan DeYoung said, "How do we donate to the Amanda Fridge campaign?"
I mean, you can donate. The problem is she still has to go buy things, and she just wouldn't.
I mean,
you could order deliveries of groceries.
I do have a lot of Diet Pepsi in there, so I'm good.
Wow. We could just order groceries and have them delivered to you, and then you'd be like, oh, well, I guess these are mine now.
Oh, but then I'd have to answer the door.
Not necessarily. You can actually put it in there to, like, don't ring the doorbell. Just put it on the doorstep and get out.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What? I'm going to do that from now on. I'm never going to the grocery store again.
Well, there you go. You're welcome.
I'm not going to do that. I'm still too lazy even for that. I'm just going to go to the fridge a million times and open it up and be like, yep, still string cheese and butter. That's what's in there. So.
So, Rissy, did they like the room?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay,
much merriment was had. And then John and I, like assholes, went to the gym on New Year's Day.
Oh, God, why would you do that?
Because it's Tuesday and that's gym day and we're committed to being
I'm
that kind
surprised
of
your
asshole.
gym was open.
Oh, no, actually, yeah, it was open and there were people in there.
People, you say?
I know, right?
The Dickens, you say?
To shreds, you say. So, yeah, and then we went and had dinner with John's family.
Was his awesome brother there?
No, actually, his awesome brother hasn't been there the last 2 times. So Christmas Day and this last night. So things have been surprisingly pleasant.
That sounds great.
It actually has been. So yeah, I haven't been home at all like the last 2 nights. But yeah, his mom made ribs. They were really good. But yeah, it was a change for the better.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So may have overdone it a bit at the gym.
Well, these things happen.
They do.
It's better to overdo it at the gym than overdo it on New Year's Eve.
I mean, I did that too. Not on booze, actually, but Byron and his wife Tessa had made these like dark chocolate covered peanut butter Rice Krispie balls.
That sounds amazing.
And I was like, all of you in my mouth.
Oh, my mom makes those at Christmas. Not dark chocolate necessarily, just different kinds of chocolate. But yeah, the peanut butter and Rice Krispie. She has this little like glass Christmas tree shaped like cookie jar type thing that she fills up.
Damn. Fancy.
Yeah, she is. I'm not like her.
But yeah,
I'm not fancy. I don't make food.
Yeah, but you crafty AF.
Yeah, I see.
Speaking of, I didn't celebrate Christmas this year, but I did celebrate Craftsmas.
Craftsmas, you say?
So I decided, because I wasn't going to do anything for Christmas, and I was going to binge some TV, but I needed something to do with my hands while I did that. So I crocheted a shitload of shit.
Is that, are you wearing a thing you crocheted?
Yes. This is one of the things, this scarf.
Nice.
And I also made, hang on, you guys ready? I also made this scarf.
Ooh.
Well, that's cute.
And, this hat, which matches my scarf that I'm currently wearing.
Oh, shit.
And this, like, it's more of a cowl than a scarf because it's very wide. But also,
I have a thing like
this
that, and I love
giant blanket.
Wait,
holy shit, Amanda!
You made all of this in the span of like a week?
Yes.
Were you on crank?
No. I just didn't have anything else to do.
Oh, well,
Can
all
you
right.
crochet me a tiny dick?
Yeah, probably.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, where's it supposed to attach, though?
How tiny do you want it? Do you want it to have balls? I assume you want it to have balls.
Or yeah, it won't be
obvious what it is otherwise. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want a little dick, a little crochet dick, you know?
I can probably hook you up with that.
Yes.
What color do you want it to be?
Purple.
Hang on. Let me show you the purples I have.
Yes. Oh my God, we are just gonna do this right here, right. She's gonna make it live on the podcast.
I mean, I probably could. But...
you guys, we could start doing things like as bonuses where we each do some kind of hobby thing while people watch.
So I have this purpley blue, like
very.
It color changes. I use this to make my chalk bag that I use when I climb.
Oh.
And then there's this guy, which is kind of a lavendery. It's fuzzy.
Yeah.
Blythe, that looks like your little shrug that's part of your steampunk costume.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost the exact same kind of marled.
Yeah. And then this, which is more of a maroon.
Yeah.
It's not really purple.
What a maroon!
It matches your hair.
Well, this was going to be the hair for my puppet.
Oh, well, that's accurate. It's a good choice.
Yeah. Which I bought ages ago and, didn't actually. I made a puppet for our show and then got bored with puppets.
I mean, that puppet, though, like, every time I see that thing's fuzzy face, I just laugh.
It's never not fun.
It is. Do you guys know that Patrick Rothfuss has turned into some kind of weird polyamory guy now?
I wish that was surprising, but if you've seen any polyamory documentaries ever, they all look like Patrick Rothfuss.
You're not wrong.
I know.
Like, it never attractive young people who are doing this. It benefit the movement a lot. But yeah, he. Do you guys know about old Ojoy Sex Toy, the webcomic? That's like a sex ed kind of thing. Well,
yes, actually, and I just came upon that like literally 3 days ago.
The Patrick Rothfuss thing.
I think so.
Or Ojoy Sex. Okay, so.
Oh no, the Ojoy.
Sex toy. Oh, okay, in general. So
yeah.
Patrick Rothfuss, as part of some kind of like, it was like a goal for a fundraiser that he was involved in, that he would do a King Killer Chronicles related Ojoy sex toy comic. where the characters in the Kingkiller Chronicles were asked about their sexual identity. And even though those books are the most heteronormative fucking shit ever, there's like one gay couple and their auxiliary characters. And everyone else is as straight can fucking be. Now all of them are like pansexual polyamorous in this interview. Kvothe, who only ever wants to fuck girls and fucks a lot of girls, rejects all labels. And so clearly Patrick Rothfuss has decided like he wants to get freaky, and it's like in the next book all of the characters had better reflect this change of heart, right? They'd better all be fucking Jack Harkness pansexual polyamorists. It would actually make it interesting.
Yeah, I might read it then. I probably won't though.
But yeah, so that's the thing that Patrick Rothfuss he's undergone his metamorphosis from just middle-aged bearded man into middle-aged bearded man polyamorous, like some kind of Pokemon.
Wow. Man, I can't wait to see more of that. Just weird. I mean, listen, whatever, like my dad is polyamorous, so like whatever fucking works for you.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's just like such a weird thing, and yeah, I've actually seen it cause some problems recently. Not my dad, although I've seen many problems there as well. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so I just have a very weird relationship with my feelings about polyamory.
Interestingly enough, the longest-lasting poly relationships that I've seen, longest-lasting and most stable, are it's always one woman and two men. Like those, and again, this is a very small sample number, but they seem to have stood the test of time.
I mean, if I could find two dudes that liked each other and liked me too, like, right? And I liked them, I'd be happy about that.
Whatever works for people. Fucking... Yeah. Whatever, man. Bandersnatch, who's seen it?
Not me.
I've done one run through.
Rissy, you're killing me.
What? Am I not consuming enough media for you?
Well, it's just like the thing, and I want to talk about it, and we can't.
Yeah, we can. You know I don't care about spoilers.
Yeah, I hear you, but I definitely feel like this is one where it's not really spoilers. It's like you gotta do your own. You have to like going through the process is kind of.
I know I'm kind of over Black Mirror, so
it's not necessarily about Black Mirror. It's so much as
I mean, it's a choose your own adventure.
Right. Which is interesting because it's
right. It's not. If it was a game, it would be fine. But the fact that it's like on Netflix and more available to the masses who maybe don't generally play games.
I think it's a neat step forward, although like Choose Your Own Adventure Erotica has been out for a while now, which is fun, I think. And it's even kind of in the style of some of the old, more fantastical Choose Your Own Adventure books. So that sort of thing obviously that's not a TV show, but yeah, it's just, if you want to talk about it, go ahead and talk about it. You're not going to ruin the experience for me, is what I'm trying to say. Just share your experience and whatnot. I want to hear about your opinions, Blythe.
Sure. I just want your opinions on the matter as well. That's all. So it's, like I said, it's less about spoilers and more about, I want to have a conversation that all of us can have and have opinions on.
Every time I hear Bandersnatch, I think about Benedict Cumberbatch. And
my God, yes. In fact, that's what I started saying before we'd watched it. I every time I would reference it, I would be like, Sean, when are we going to watch Benedict Cumberbatch? And he'd be like, we're supposed to watch a Benedict Cumberbatch movie? No.
And you'd be like, no.
Sure not. So it's, I don't know. It was definitely interesting. And, Sean is a major completionist. So we spent the entire afternoon, and by we, I mean he spent the entire afternoon, like, researching finding flowcharts and seeing what all the options were.
So that's the problem, is like I watched it with somebody, and so it got to a point where it was just like, okay, I'm kind of done. But at the same time, I did want to, like, I must see all the things.
Yeah, we had started out like I was keeping track of the choices and which one we had picked. So that we would at least vaguely have an idea of the paths we'd gone down already. But then once we'd kind of ferreted out most of them on our own, that's when Sean really dug in with a flowchart.
Oh, like the what have we missed?
Yeah, exactly. And was like, have we seen all of the options? And it's not even just endings. Sometimes there's just like a scene that will change, even just slightly, like same scene, but a character is or is not in it based on a previous choice that you made. Or like guy picks up the phone and then like either says A, B, or C, but ultimately like it's still the same. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird that it's not just the endings necessarily. It's also scenes in between. But yeah, it's really interesting. It also often circles you back. Like you'll get to an ending and it will automatically circle you back.
I liked that it did that, where you didn't have to necessarily start over every time. So it was just like, yep, that's where that would go. Do you want to go back to this point? And you're like, yes, I do. I would like to go back.
Yeah. I don't know.
Are there any happy endings, or are they all Black Mirror style, you know?
Well, it's a little Black Mirror style in that I'm going to get spoilery, so if you guys don't want to know, skip ahead. But it's either an unhappy ending plus his game that he's creating goes well.
Right, yeah.
Or it's like a happy ending and the game does poorly.
So you can have your passion project but not the life you want, or you can have the life you want but not your passion project.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. So, but it's really interesting because like it breaks the fourth wall in a couple of places, and it's just it's very like, obviously it's already meta because it's a choose your own adventure movie about a choose your own adventure game that's based on a choose your own adventure book. So like there's already meta-ness in the setup, but then also these other like fourth wall breaking moments will come in that make it even more meta. So that's so it's just really interesting and well done. So
good to hear.
Yeah. So not everybody loved it, obviously. But, you know, if you're kind of looking at it as this sort of like experiment that most people haven't done, like, I mean, I know Choose Your Own Adventure media has been out there. This is not the first person to do something like this, but like Amanda said, it's the first time it's hitting like mainstream.
So, no, yeah. I think this is a great step forward, and hopefully kind of as a proof of concept for stuff you can watch on your TV without, you know, being an actual video game.
Right.
This sort of thing goes forward.
Right. Because people want an interactive experience. So this is actually a chance for that.
Well, it's really interesting too, because previously they know people are doing multiple things and people want that interactivity. So people tried like second screen. That was a thing that happened for a while.
What is second screen? Where like they show you an alternate thing happening in another screen, or
no, you'll like if you're watching like say Lord of the Rings, I don't know if they actually did this, but if you're watching say Lord of the Rings, you can also have your phone open and it'll be like showing you where they are on a map, or you can check like, who is this person? Give me the background on this person.
Oh, that sounds fucking exhausting. Ugh.
Right. But I mean, yes. But what you have to understand is that the younger generation, the people more towards my age and younger, are often doing other things while they're consuming media.
Yeah.
So they were trying to kind of get those people like more involved.
You're going to be doing other things. Have them all still be our things.
Yes, exactly. Like, know everything. Here are other options. Don't get distracted by Bejeweled and forget about our film. Read these interesting facts about our film while you're watching our film. So
the pop-up video approach.
Like play this mini game. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, and that just obviously didn't take off because you don't even fucking know what it is. But I think this is sort of an interesting way that you kind of go that same route where it's just more active. And you're not, I just kids really have trouble like focusing. Like I've heard like kids say like, oh, I can't even go to the movies. I can't focus on a movie that long. Like, okay. All right.
I kind of have trouble with that myself. That's why I don't watch as much TV or as many movies as I want to. It's just sometimes it's really hard to do, and I can't explain it any other way than that.
That's why I was like, if I'm going to sit here and binge TV for a few days, I need something like active to do because otherwise I won't pay attention. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I started on your dick.
Already. I am living for it.
Speaking of like needing multiple things to occupy oneself.
We're not enough for you, Amanda?
Nope, I'm crocheting as we're talking. I'm really good at multitasking though. Like
no one is actually good at multitasking.
I actually am good at multitasking. I can have a conversation and type an email at the same time.
That's what a lot of people say, but
there's different levels of being good at multitasking. Yeah. Like, for instance, we'll be watching a show, and if Sean gets on his phone, suddenly he's missed 10 minutes of the show. Whereas if I get on my phone, he'll be like, babe, did you see that? And I'll be like, yeah, I saw it. And he'll be like, did you? Then what happened? And then I will like tell him in detail what happened. So like, yes, I understand that multitasking is not as much a thing as we would like it to be, but some people are more capable of it than others.
This is true. It seems to be more women that are better at it than men. I don't know if that's been scientifically verified, but just personal experience.
They've actually done studies, and like women generally are able to, like men tend to be more focused on a single thing. So I think it's the whole like paying attention to the babies as well as other shit, like if we're talking caveman times, evolution bullshit.
Well, I mean, because odds are you got your, one kid on your titty and the other one slung over your back, but you still have to gather 70% of the village's calories and shit, so.
Exactly. And keep that wailing thing quiet so that other predators don't hear it and come snack on it.
True, although children, like babies in hunter-gatherer cultures don't cry the same way that white suburban babies do.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, they really do not cry in the same way. You don't have hunter-gatherer cultures with the baby that just
they couldn't possibly, or it would be a liability.
I like those crying baby genes, like the babies that have to be driven around the block in a car, all those babies were eaten. And it is probably to the benefit of the human race that they were.
I mean, that's probably most of us. So
yeah, those babies probably would have kept us from ever getting out of the African savannah.
Fuck those babies.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, good. I'm glad we're taking a hard stance against those fucking crybabies.
Right, those goddamn babies always fucking crying. I always assume it's just they have some kind of GI problem, but because they're stupid and can't talk. Jeez, you dumb babies. Like, they can't communicate that they're in some kind of gastrointestinal distress.
They can communicate. They do it by crying.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is a form of communication.
Well, yeah, that's true. They can't use English or
unfortunately, they communicate hunger and happiness and sadness all the same way. It's not great communicating. It's still communicating. It's just a stupid way to communicate.
A really stupid. Well, because babies are stupid.
Yeah.
Whenever people like,
that's why they're
so much smarter than you think they are, and I'm like, no, kids like are constantly trying to murder themselves. Like, kids are actually far dumber than we think.
Babies, no. Babies are stupid.
Well, I mean, toddlers are really stupid.
Well, toddlers are also stupid. I don't consider toddlers kids, I guess. When I think kids, I think more like
10-year-olds.
6, 7, 8. Like not
That's
a
when
3
they
or
start to
4
become
year old.
capable of rational thought. Yeah.
Toddlers are also like tiny sociopaths, which makes them very funny.
I mean, as long as you can hand them off to someone else at the end of the day, then they're
I mean,
funny.
obviously, I'm not going to have one. Ew.
Yeah. Right?
I thought that one went without saying.
It did.
Okay, so Amanda, you participated in Craftsmas. Did you?
Craftsmas is great.
I also saw the new Spider-Man movie.
Oh, how is it? I hear it's the best thing ever.
It is fantastic.
Okay. I want to go see it real bad.
I know,
It's so good. I knew nothing about it. I didn't know that it was animated.
Oh.
Like, I knew literally nothing about it. I walked in and was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, this is really good. I am enjoying this muchly.
Muchly.
Yep.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
Although, talking about movies.
What did you see?
2019. Oh, I haven't seen anything. It's on Christmas Day, a trailer for a certain new movie was released. It is Jordan Peele's next horror movie.
I saw something about that, but I haven't seen the trailer.
Oh my God. You should watch it.
Oh my God.
It looks so good. 2019 has some awesome fucking horror movies coming down the pipe.
We saw that together, didn't we? The
Get Out, yeah.
Get Out, yes.
I'm excited about that. That's going to be another one I have to suck up and go watch it in the movie theater because I will support Jordan Peele as much as I can.
I'm so stoked. So there's Us, then there's It Chapter 2 and Pet Sematary this year. Oh shit.
Wait. Did you say It Chapter 2? Oh, right, because it was only halfway done. I'm like, wait, they're making a second? Oh, right, they didn't finish it. You're right. Never mind.
Yeah, they sure didn't.
Like, that's real dumb. They just did that movie. Oh, right, it was only half of it. I forget.
It Part 2. This time it's personal.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. I was so glad they didn't try to do it all in one go. It did not work well for the miniseries. Like, in the miniseries, the parts with the kids were great, but all the adults just sucked ass.
Yeah, fuck adults. Fuck babies and fuck adults.
And adults. I mean, you actually shouldn't fuck babies and should only fuck adults as an adult, but...
Look.
Agreed. Even as a baby, you shouldn't fuck babies. You shouldn't fuck adults either if you're a baby.
No,
but
you shouldn't, yeah.
As a baby, you should probably not fuck anybody.
You know what? Don't judge my religion.
If your religion includes fucking babies, I would judge it harshly and negatively.
What if those babies follow the Church of Satan and they want to fuck whoever they please?
What if those babies are polyamorous?
Yeah. Pansexual poly babies.
Gross.
Poly babies, they'll make your dreams come true. Bop-a-doody wop. That's going down a dark place.
When your dick feels kind of weird.
And you wish it wasn't.
All right, this is a good time for me to go pee because I just can't right now. BRB.
This is a perfectly good parody. I don't know why she's upset about it.
I mean, maybe she just really, really has to pee, and that I can totally sympathize with. But yeah, so horror movies in 2019, I am really fucking looking forward to that shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, plus Avengers Endgame. It's not a horror movie, but...
Oh, is that coming out this year?
Uh-huh.
Oh God. Okay. I mostly just tried to ignore it, largely because after I saw the last one, I was just like, I can't think about the next one, or it will feel like forever.
Yeah. No. Well, remember when you were a kid?
No.
And like, so The Little Mermaid comes out, and then Disney says it's going to be released on VHS, and every second that goes by is 100 fucking years.
That's true. But to be fair, it took a long time back in those days to get a movie out on VHS.
6 months. Like
I feel like longer.
A year, it's one of those like, how could you do this? Just give us the VHS of The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. I'm so glad that A, I no longer perceive time to be going by as slowly as I did with a child, and B, that it's a lot faster for movies to get out on DVD.
Amen. Yeah, I hear that. Or go on Netflix. That's the other thing. They get on Netflix real fast these days sometimes. Hey Rissy.
Yes.
Do you have a Dork Pride chat for us?
Actually, yeah, what I want to know is you guys, what is the media coming out in 2019 that you are the most excited for?
Oh God!
Oh my God! You're wanting me to be aware of things that are coming out
too.
Well, I mean, I
just found out that they're making a second It movie.
She's got you there.
It's true. But yeah, so my answer is those 3 horror movies are what's lighting my way this year. I'm very excited. I mean,
everybody is saying what I think we're all probably at least thinking is Captain Marvel. I think there's at least a couple of those in the chat because that's a movie that I know is coming out this year.
Only because they said it in the chat.
I knew it too, and the next Avengers movie because there's going to be
we talked about that while you were peeing.
Oh, I couldn't hear because if I take the earbuds out, then it stops my recording. So
yeah, we're glad you didn't do that. Thank you.
Yeah. So I can't hear while I pee. Hopefully, you can't hear me while I pee either.
No, we couldn't.
I wish we could.
I'll pee louder next time.
Oh, thank you. You're a good friend.
I know.
Is the next Wonder Woman coming out in 2019?
I have no idea, actually. Munchkin! He pulled out my earbuds!
Yes, it is. Wonder Woman 1984 is coming out sometime in 2019.
Okay, this is not...
No, I didn't see the first one.
No, it says June 5th, 2020. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm getting conflicting information when I Google this shit. God damn it. See, this is why I don't pay attention to what's coming up, is because I get very confused and then my brain forgets and then I have to go look again. So I finally am just like, I'll figure it out when it comes out. Everybody will be talking about it. Okay, it got moved to 2020. Thank you, JD. I don't know, man. That was the closest thing I had to something I was really looking forward to.
But you can take my answer as well with us if that's what you want.
No, here's what I'm looking forward to. Oh, no, I can't. I can't say that. Never mind.
What?
Why not? You can't just do that to us.
No, I can't. I can't say anything.
You bitch! Is there a job? Oh, I know. Okay. Yeah, no, she can't. She can't tell us. Okay.
If
Munchkin, quit it!
I have no idea what's going on.
If my job, my company, was releasing something or maybe multiple things in 2019, if that were happening, I would probably be pretty excited about it.
Oh, right.
That would be too.
Whatever. Just kidding.
Okay. God. Yeah, that's I'm excited now that you told me the new Avengers. Wow. Avengers is coming out.
Oh,
I'm excited for that now. I'm really bad. I'm really bad at keeping up on what's coming out.
Yeah. It's because I don't see commercials anymore, so I don't see trailers.
That's what you guys have me for. I will keep you updated about what is coming out.
Yeah, but unless you send me a link, and it'll probably be one I have to click on with my labes, and I'm not going to do that, so... Yeah. Or mind powers.
So people in the chat are saying Borderlands 3, but they're wrong.
Oh.
So I just want to...
Borderlands 3, Schmorderlands tree.
I just want to say there may be something that we're dropping sometime in 2019. And I may have some involvement, very minor involvement in it, but fuck it. And I'm real excited.
But fuck it.
Earbuds.
Oh, God. Is he licking?
Yeah. Uh-huh. He's licking. Yeah.
Oh, now he's chewing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And for those of you just listening to this, we're talking about Rissy's cat, who is currently mauling her face.
No, we're not. We're talking about Rissy's fiance.
who is mauling her face.
Who is also a cat.
Yes.
Ah, God damn it.
Oh, God, he's so bitey. Well, that was fun. Okay, well, that's all I had. Does anybody else have anything else?
That little shit. I cleaned up so much cat poop, you guys, today.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the Dork Pridecast. As always, thank you to Sarah Donner for allowing us to use music off of her album Black Hole Heart. Yeah, I am just ending it. I don't want to talk about cat poop.
That's fine. You can find the Damsels of Dorkington on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, also, and most excitingly, Discord. Come and find us on the Discord. Also, if you have a few minutes, please subscribe, rate, and review our podcast on iTunes or wherever you listen to this podcast. It's a huge help to us. It gets our podcast in front of other people, and it's a way you can help for $0. $0.
But if you do want to contribute in the form of dollars, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Damsels of Dorkington, where you can get access to rewards that are only available there, such as a fuck ton of bonus content and being on the list of super awesome patrons that we thank at the end of the podcast, like these people. What are we doing tonight?
Well, I don't know. What do you want to do?
We could try and turn their names into meows.
Into meows?
Like Meowery and Polonkon?
Or Alec Meowler. That one was not great.
Gordon Nelson Meow.
Jesus. Greg Meowlikin.
John Meowring.
God damn it, you guys get easy ones. Josh and Jessica Meow.
Yeah, no, that was a good one.
Wait, we have John Meowring here again.
Oh, that's fine. Skip over it. Take the next.
No, we don't. Okay. I only see it there once.
Okay. Well, also April Meower.
Justin Meowsfield.
And Joshua Meonovan.
You're all cats now. Go fuck yourselves. Also, we'd like to thank Carlos Macera, Alex Hollis, Tommy Bort, Rusty Hill, Jeremy Elbows Hannah, Matt and Mattingly's Ice Cream Social, Brandon, Katie, and Thomas David, Zachary Drake, Joe Louie, Stephen Kendall, Eric Ruggles, and Jay Teller.
So thanks for joining us, everyone. This has been episode 103 of the Dork Pridecast. We'll see you all in 2 weeks.
Deuces!
Jetpack, bitches! Pew, pew.